Sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Gary James. We're here because the bye week's over. No more bye weeks for Oklahoma until shot at the Big 12 championship in a bowl game. I said a shot, not that we were going to get there. All right. So with that being said, let's set the table for this one. With the Sooner Stumper, Bob Stoops' reign as head coach officially ended in 2016 against this Auburn Tigers when the Sooners beat them. Question: who was the Auburn coach for the Sugar Bowl that year? And here's a hint for you guys: that was a really good Auburn team, and it tells you how good this coach is. 8-5, 3-5 in the West Division. Oh, the SEC. Only team that finished ahead of them, of course, Alabama. Who was the coach? That, plus we'll preview UCF, Oklahoma. All that right now. And we welcome you back into the show, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Gary James. Who was the coach of that 8-5, 5-3 Auburn team? Well, Gus Malzahn, who is now in charge of, you guessed it, UCF. Interesting fact, this overall series between UCF and Oklahoma, 0-0. So the best win for the Sooners and for the Knights, not applicable on both sides. So there is that. Pre-game fun. Here we go, guys. The Sports Animal. They're out at O'Connell's on Campus Corner, right there in front of O'Connell's. You cannot miss them. Also, the Ref, the Balfour of Norman, just across the street from O'Connell's. They are out there. And this one just added moi. Me, yours truly, will also be out on Campus Corner in the Hertz Donuts parking lot with Bentley Hedges. All right, guys, come say what's up. Come say hi. Just come fist bump. Come shake hands. Come talk. We can do all that. Also, they will be able to do that just north of the stadium, where you will find the franchise, and also is the party at the Palace, just north of the stadium. And at the at the franchise spot, when they're done, they pull out Chris Plank, Gabe Eichert, go in to a 90-minute pregame between the Sooners, or at least this week it is between the Sooners and the Central Florida UCF Golden Knights. That game will be Saturday, October 21st at 11 a.m. on ESPN. On ABC. I'm sorry, ABC. The Sooner Radio Network has some fun on there. Toby Rowland, he's the play-by-play guy. He's also the play-by-play man for basketball and baseball for the Sooners. And when he's not doing football, basketball, and baseball and podcasts with Chris Plank, he's hosting his own radio show on the Ref from 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. Tune in. Teddy Lehman is the color analyst. When he is not color analyzing, he's also a host on the Ref, K-Ref, from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, and is one half of the Oklahoma Breakdown podcast, released Sundays and Wednesdays of game week, in football season, that is. The other half Teddy covers defense. You know who covers offense? What about a big offensive lineman, former tight end, former Oklahoma Sooner, Gabe Eichard? Oh, yeah! That's my dog. You know you're my guy, Gabe. Gabe Eichard. When he's not the other half of the Oklahoma Breakdown, he's also the host of Sirius Big 12 Radio 375 on Big 12 Today from 3 to 5 on the network of Sirius XM. And also on the sidelines, Chris Plank, Monday through Friday. He is the host of The Plank Show on the Ref, 9 to 11. And on the weekends, or at least on Saturdays from 10 to 1, he is the host of Fox Sports Radio on Fox Sports Radio. Good job, Plank. Hats off to you, brother. And, by the way, he's the head voice of Oklahoma softball. All right, now that we're done talking about the media and those guys, let's talk about the team and the Oklahoma Sooners and their head coach, Brent Venables, 1992 grad from Kansas State, second year at Oklahoma. Coached in 19 games so far for the Sooners and is up to a 12-7 overall record. That is 63.1% winning percentage. And in conference play, finally, straight even, 6-6. That's a 50% mark in conference play. Bowl record, 0-1. But only last year. They'll have a chance to even that at least 1-1 this year with this win last week over Texas. Conference championship history, 8 divisional championships. 2000, 02, 03, 04, 6, 7, 8, and 10 in Big 12 play. 4 more were added once the conference championship game was entered back into the league play. Those happened in 2017, 18, 19, and 20. Altogether, that is 13 conference championships for Soups, Riley, and now Venables. 2000, 02, 03, 04, 06, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, 2016, 17, 18, 19, and 20. The 2012, going all the way back to 2012, that was when they tied with Kansas State in that one. 2021, not another one of those conference championship years. In fact, went 6-7 in Brent's first year in Norman. 3-6 in conference play, tying them with Kansas and West Virginia in league play. They did get invited to the Cheez-It Bowl, where they gave Florida State all that they wanted in a 35-32 loss to the Florida State Seminoles, who, by the way, finished second in the ACC Atlantic Division of Conference. 2023, much better start for the Sooners, or much better year for the Sooners thus far. We'll take a look at the rankings offensively and defensively first, then we'll tell you the records and all that. Offensively, Oklahoma is averaging 45.1 points per ball game, while yards per ball game is up to 506.0 yards. Defensively, surrendering just 14.0 points per ball game and 357.7 yards per ball game in 2023. That does include a 6-0 overall record, 3-0 in league play. All right, Brent. The 6 wins and 3 conference wins, by the way, include wins over Arkansas State in a home game, home opener, 73-0. They then beat SMU in a home game, 28-11. They then went to a game at Tulsa and got that one, 66-17, the final in that one. They then went on the road to Cincinnati and got that one, 20-6 victory there. They then played Iowa State in Norman, 50-30 there. And then, oh yeah, they went back basically on the road. But not really. It's at the State Fair, which is, again, halfway down the middle. It's played in Dallas against Texas. And OU got them 34-31. That That's how this year has gone for the Sooners thus far. Keep it up, boys. The team in their way this week to try to force them to go 6-1 and 3-1 in league play. That is the UCF Knights. Their head coach, as we already talked about, Gus Malzahn, who was a graduate from Henderson State way back in 1999. Now, unlike Rent, Gus has had college football experience as a head coach. In fact, has done it for 12 seasons. All right, guys, ready? 1 year at Arkansas State, way back in 2012. 2013 to 2020, he did it at Auburn for 8 years. And then the last 3 has done it at UCF. Overall, that's 148 games overall at the 3 schools. With a 90 and 50 overall record, that is a 66.2% winning clip overall. Conference play, that's 92 games, including a 56 and 36 overall record, 60.9% there, and the winning percentage there. And the bowl games, 3 and 6, 9 games, 33% in that one. All right, well, we'll talk about championship histories in this one for UCF. Quite a few of them, actually. 7. You ready? All right, let's go. 2005, 07, 10, 17, and 10 and 17. 15 and 17, I should say. Now, what the 12, they tied with East Carolina in Conference USA. UCF, though, won the outright title to earn them the invite to the league. 2005 to 2012, they were with Conference USA. And 2017 and 2018, they did those with the American Conference. 2002, by the way, none of these were division titles, by the way. 2002, 22, got another title there for all 7 titles there. Ooh, conference. A couple of conference titles in that mark. 7, 10, 13, 14, 17, and 18. That is 6 overall titles. Now, way back in 14, they did tie with Memphis, Cincy, and UCF, by the way. Memphis won the title. Last year, 2022, 9 and 5 in American in overall, 6 and 2 in the American Conference. The ACC Conference Championship appearance was with Tulane. Tulane got them 45 to 28, the final in the championship series. They were then invited to the Military Bowl with Duke, who finished second in the ACC Central Division and lost to them 30 to 13. 2023, what about 3-3, 0-3 in Big 12 play? All right, so there's that. Offensively and defensively, then we'll go over the record. Offensively, averaging 35.0 points per ball game and 516.7 yards per ball game average offensively. Defensively, giving up 27.8 points per ball game and 387.2 yards per ball game given up. The record 3-3, 0-3 in league play include wins over Kent State 56-6, at Boise 18-16, and then a win over Villanova 48-14. They then entered Big 12 play where they hit a skid. They've lost at Kansas State 41-31. They lost to Baylor 36-35. And then they just recently lost to Kansas 51-22. And all in league play. All right, guys, that will wrap this thing up and we'll ship it on out. Don't forget to come and see me at the Bentley Hedges stop. They're in the Hertz Donuts parking lot. Love to see you guys, give y'all some high fives or whatever. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Catch us on Facebook, Harry James Taylor. On the Twitterverse, at The Hype Man Harry. Or on YouTube, 1982 Boomer Sooner. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I am out of here. Over.